السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. أما بعد، أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. رب زدني علما. اللهم لا سهل إلا ما جعلته سهلا وأنت تجعل الحزن إذا شئت سهلا. أهلا وسهلا ومرحبا بكم. I welcome you all to the class of Arabiyya Bayna Yadayk. And inshallah ta'ala, today we are going to start lesson 15, part 3. Inshallah ta'ala, who protects the environment and who man yufsiduha. Hama yahmi is to protect. Who protects the environment and who yufsiduha, and who spoils it, who destroys it. Who protects the environment and who destroys it. Okay. So this is Hiwar Bayna Badrin wa Amirin. This is a dialogue between Badr and Amir. Now, Badr says, أنشأنا منظمة لحماية البيئة. هل تشترك معنا؟ أنشأ ينشئ is to establish. أنشأنا. So we have established, we have founded منظمة, an organization, لحماية البيئة, for the protection of the environment, right? For the protection of the environment. هل تشترك معنا? Will you participate with us? Right? Will you cooperate with us? اشترك يشترك is to participate, to help us. Will you participate with us? Will you contribute with us? Cooperate with us and participate. Amir says, so these guys, Badr, founded an organization for the protection of the environment. Amir says, بالطبع, right? بالطبع means of course, right? Obvious, yeah, absolutely. بالطبع. فبلادنا تحتاج إلى مثل هذه المنظمة, because our country requires like this organization, similar organization. إلى مثل هذه المنظمة, right? Our country requires such a منظمة, such an organization. بدر says سنقوم غدا إن شاء الله بجولة. سنقوم غدا, we will. قام يقوم is to stand, but if it is it comes to the B, ba harf jarra, it means to undertake. It means to undertake. So we will undertake tomorrow, inshallah, bijawla. By jawla is a round. So we'll take a round of, we'll take a tour, right? Tour or a ride, or you'll go for survey. لنرى ما يفعله الناس بالبيئة في بلادنا. To see what the people are doing بالبيئة, with the environment في بلادنا, in our country. Now, to see what the people are doing, so that we can see ما يفعله الناس بالبيئة في بلادنا, what the people are doing with the environment in our country. ستكون الجولة بالطائرة, and these guys are rich guys, so they will have the tour by plane. And so this organization, they will go on a survey of the whole land, and this survey will be by plane. أرجو أن تكون معنا. I request that you will be with us, inshallah. I hope that you will be with us. Raja يرجو is to request or to hope. هذه فكرة طيبة. This is a good idea. سأكون معكم. I will be with you all. سأكون معكم. Right, inshallah. I will be with you all. So these guys are going to a plane now. So أفراد المنظمة في الجو. The people of the منظمة organization are in the air. Right? جو means weather also, and also it means air. Now جون. Now jawun also means air. Ajwa is the plural, air, atmosphere, sky, weather, sphere, environment. Jawun. Jawi means aerial. Right? So these guys are in the air. Badrun says, Unzuru ila ha'ulai nasi. So they are looking from the sky and saying, look at these people. Ila ha'ulai nas. Innahum yufsidun al-biya. Indeed, they are damaging the environment. Innahum yufsidun al-biyata. Amir says, ha'ulai yahriqun al-ghabat. These people are يحرقون حرق يحرق is to burn. These people are burning the jungles. So these guys are burning the trees and all that. وأولئك يقتلون الحيوانات, and those are killing the animals. So from the plane they are seeing, and these people are doing all this stuff, killing the animals. Ahmad says وهؤلاء يلقون النفايات في البر, and these people, I think it should be يلقون. ألقى يلقي, and then yulquna. And these people are throwing garbage in the land. Bar is the countryside, right? And these people are throwing garbage into the countryside. وَأُولَٰئِكَ يُلْقِوْنَهَا فِي الْبَحْرِ, and those are throwing it in the sea. Right? So some people are throwing garbage, some people are they are in the land, and some are in the seas. Hassan says, لِمَاذَا يُفْسِدُ هَؤُلَاءِ النَّاسُ الْبِيئَةِ? Why are these people spoiling the environment? ظهر الفساد في البر والبحر. Right? Fasad has appeared, corruption has appeared in the earth and the land. And this is the words from the Quran, ظهر الفساد في البر والبحر بما كسبت أيدي الناس. So ظهر الفساد في البر والبحر. Badr says, انظر إلى هؤلاء الناس إنهم يحافظون على البيئة. Now they are looking at the positive side also. So look at these people. إنهم يحافظون على البيئة. Indeed, they are protecting the environment. حافظ takes an على. But while translating, we don't really translate. يحافظون على البيئة. I mean, on the environment. Right? These guys are protecting the environment. Ahmed says, صدقت. You said the truth. فهم يزرعون الأرض. زرع يزرع is to sow. So these guys are sowing the earth. زرع يزرع. لإيقاف التصحر. إيقاف التصحر. I don't know what it means. إيقاف is to stop, or التصحر is waking up in the morning. إيقاف to stop. إيقاف, okay. أوقف يوقف إيقافا. Okay, to stop. Right. So إيقاف is stop. And what is تصحر? Desertification. Oh, okay. سحر تسحر يتسحر. Okay. صحراء, right? A desert. So تسحر يتسحر تصحر. تصحر is to desertification. The whole world has become deforestation. عامر says وأولئك يحافظون على الحيوانات النادرة حتى لا تنقرض. And those are protecting the environment. على الحيوانات النادرة. Nadir means rare. Right? Nadir means rare. And those are protecting the rare animals so that حتى لا تنقرض, so that they will not become extinct. And انقرض ينقرض, انقراض from 7. انقرض, to become extinct. Right? So that they do not become extinct. So they are protecting endangered species. Badr says, أنا مسرور جدا فما يقوم به هؤلاء الناس عمل طيب. I am very happy because what these people are doing is a very good act. عمل طيب is a very good act. عمل طيب. Amir says, نريد بيئة خالية من التلوث. We want an environment which is free from pollution. And talawuth is arada yuridu, to want. Bi'a is environment, right? Khaliyatan is empty from pollution. So we want an environment which is free from pollution. Ahmed says, هذه رسالة منظمتنا بعون الله. And this is the message of our organization. رسالة منظمتنا بعون الله. Yeah, message or mission also you can say mission. The mission of our منظمة, of our organization. Now, بعون with the help of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay. This is the help of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. All right. Okay. Let's go down. استيعاب comprehension. comprehension التدريب الأول ده علامة الصحيحة أو الخطأ ثم صحح الخطأ. True or false? True or false? نعم. أنشأ بدر وأصدقاؤه منظمة لحماية الحيوانات. أنشأ بدر. So Badr and his friends um, established an organization for protection of animals. لا لحماية البيئة. Right? They established an organization for the protection of animal for the environment. Right? So this is خطأ. Incorrect. Incorrect. قام الفريق بجولة بالطائرة. The team, فريق means team, right? The team undertook the tour by plane. This is correct. This is correct. Next. بعض الناس يفسدون البيئة وبعضهم يحافظون عليها. This is also correct. Right? Some people are يفسدون البيئة. Some are spoiling the environment and some of them are protecting it. الذي يلقي النفايات. ألقى يلقي is to throw. الذي يلقي النفايات في البحر يحافظ على البيئة. The ones who are throwing the garbage in the sea are the ones who are protecting the environment. لا, no, they are different people. خطأ. غير صحيح. المنظمة تريد بيئة خالية من الحيوانات. The organizations wants a society empty from animals. لا, no. They want خالية خالية من التلوث. They want an environment which is free from uh, pollution. No? Which is free from pollution. التدريب الثاني أجب باختصار عما يلي. Answer briefly. لماذا اشترك عامر في المنظمة? Right? Why did Amir participate in the organization? Why? Because لأن بلاده, because his country يحتاج إلى هذه المنظمة. Because his country requires such مثل هذه المنظمة, like this organization. ماذا شاهد بدر? What did Badr see? He saw what? Yeah, he saw that people are يفسدون البيئة. Right? شاهد بدر يفسدون البيئة. ماذا شاهد أحمد? What did Ahmed see? Ahmed saw some people. شاهد أحمد شاهد أحمد يفسدون يلقون النفايات في البر. He saw people throwing in the bar and bahr. He saw people throwing garbage. نعم. ماذا يفعل الذين يحافظون على البيئة? What are the people doing who are protecting the environment? They are what they are doing. فهم يزرعون الأرض لإيقاف التصحر. They are planting trees and they are sowing seeds and all that. ما رسالة المنظمة? What is the message of the organization? بيئة خالية من التلوث. نعم بيئة خالية من التلوث. The message or the mission is society which is free from and pollution. مفردات. التدريب الأول استعمل الكلمات التالية في جمل من إنشائك. In sentences of your own creation. حرق يحرق is to burn. Right? حرق يحرق. So any sentence يحرق أبي الشجرة. My father was burning the tree or something. حرق يحرق. يحافظ. 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 يحافظ المسلم على دينه. The Muslim protects his religion. Anything. أفسد يفسد. أفسد is to spoil. أفسد إفساد. أفسد الرجل البيئة. The man is destroying the environment. قام يقوم ب. If it comes with B is to undertake. يقوم الرجل ب. The man is undertaking the work of the work of anything, the work of writing. بالكتابة. بالكتابة. يقوم الرجل بالكتابة. To write. He's doing the work of writing. رسالة. بالمحافظة البيئة. يقوم الرجل بالمحافظة البيئة. Protection of the environment. رسالة is a letter or a mission or a message. كتبت رسالة إلى أمي. يزرع. زرع يزرع. To sow. So يزرع الفلاح في الحقل. The farmer is sowing in the field. Something. Simple sentence. Then ابحث عن الكلمات التالية في معجم عربي ثم سجل معانيها. So you have to find these words in a dictionary. منظمة. The root letter is what? It cannot be meme because this is مفعلة, but it is نون ظا and meme. نون ظا and meme. التسحر. So it سا حين ها and ra. صاد ها and ra. Because this is pattern of تفاعل. So the fa kalima is this. Tafa. Ain is double and lam. In qadada, this is ifta'al. In fa'ala from 7. This is from 5, right? In fa'ala, so the qaf, ra, and dad are the juzur, the root letters. Nadiratun, nun, dal, and ra. Nadir. Alqa. It cannot be hamza because this is from 4. Afa'ala yufilu, so it is lam, qaf. He's given it. But even if you are unable to find the root letters, you go to Al-Ma'ani, and if you search it in the English dictionary, he will give you the root letters, right? Jawlatun. You can easily search for Juzur. No? Jawlatun, Jim, Waw, and Lam. On the internet, you can find all the root letters. And then you go to Hansware dictionary or any other dictionary, and you can search Jim, Waw, and Lam, like we did last time in our last class. You can easily get the meaning. Jawla, a tour. Right? So all these meaning munazzama and organization, at-tasahu, desertification. In qarada is what is in qarada? To be extinct. Nadiratun, rare, endangered. Alqa yulqi is to throw. Jawlatun is a tour. That's it. Then we have mulahadatun nahwiyatun. Right? Mulahadatun nahwiya, grammar. علامات النصب في الأسماء والأفعال. The signs of mansub in the nouns and verbs. So last time we saw علامات الرفع, and there were 4. Dhamma 1, right? Dhamma, waw, alif, and noon. And Dhamma, waw, alif, and noon. Now we are seeing علامات النصب, right? So the basic primary ending is for mansub, it should be a fatha. But there are some secondary endings also, like we had there. So the first basic ending is fatha. And what words do take fatha? Which words take fatha? Al-mufradu, singular word. Sa'idan, right? Mufrad. So how do you know it's mansub? Well, you can see the fathas, right? Sa'idan. Then jamu taksir also. Tullaban, broken plurals also. Same like marfu. If you remember last class, this is what we talked about. Sa'id and mansub. How do you know it's mansub? You can see the fatha. Al-fi'lu al-mudari' lan yadhhaba. Fatha again. Right? Mudare, which does not get any noon at the end. Now, the 5 in your pocket ones. Yadhabu, tadhabu, tadhabu, adhabu, nadhabu. Very easy, the 5 one. Those ones marfu, mansub with a fatha. Then kasra. Right? So when you see a kasra, you might think it is for majroor. No, sometimes it is for mansub. Only in one case, jama muannas salim. In sound masculine, sound feminine plural, it becomes mansub with kasra. So talibatin. So it has both. It has similar, right? So mansub and majroor case is through talibatin. The nominative, I mean the accusative and the genitive case is through the same. So it is, the 3 cases are talibatun, talibatin, talibatin again. Like Muhammadun, Muhammadan, Muhammadin. Right? In normal words, you can see the fatha, but these words never take fatha. The sound feminine plurals, they never take fatha. Then we have ya, al-ya'u. These are for duals and for sound of masculine plurals. Al-muthanna. So ani will become aini. Right? So muallimani, muallimaini, muallimaini. So khaymataini, 2 tens. And Jammu Mudhakkar Salim. So what is the sign of being mansub? The ya. Right? So instead of the alif, we have the ya here. And then Jammu Mudhakkar Salim, musallina. So una with a waw, it becomes with a ya. So here you will not look at fatha dhamma kasras in sound feminine plurals, and you don't see, oh, this is fatha and mansub. No, we don't look at this fatha. We look at the in sound in the ya. The ya will tell us. So una will become ina, ina. So muslimuna, muslimina, muslimina. And then al alif, al asmaul khamsa. These are the 5 nouns we did last time, right? Abuka, akhuka, hamuka, puka, and all those are also they will also get an alif. And then hadfun noon, the noon comes and goes. The noon, what happens? You drop the noon. You drop the noon. So these also will yajlisu, yajlisu. Instead of yajlisuna, you drop the noon. So there are 5 signs of al asma'ul af'al, right? 5 signs. And last time we learned it's dhamma plus waw and alif and noon. Here it is fatha plus kasra plus yan. Right? Fatha plus kasra plus yan. Yan means what? Ya, alif and noon. Fatha, kasra, yan. There's no dhamma here, right? Dhamma is not there. Only fatha or kasra or yan. So fatha in singular nouns, in jamu taksir, broken plurals, and fi'lul mudari'. In normal fi'l mudari', in present tense verbs. This is for fatha. You can see the fatha here. But the kasra, this is jamu muannas salim, right? You can see the kasra here only one place. And ya is for muthanna and jamul mudhakkar salim. And then alif is again in abaka, the asmaul khamsa, and hadfun noon. So yan means deletion of noon. The noon is not a sign here. Deletion of noon. التدريب بين علامة النصب ما تحته خط مع ذكر السبب كما في المثال. بين is specify the sign of nasb of the under, which is underlined. ما ذكر السبب, the reason also. كما في المثال, as in the example. So مثال is إن التفاحة حمراء. Indeed, the apple is red. So what case is it? It's mansub. How do you know it's mansub? With a fatha. So alamatul nasbi al fatha. All are mansub here, but the signs will be different. Right? Alamatul nasbi al fatha. And what is the reason why it is mansub? It is mufrad nouns. It's a singular noun. So let's try 9 sentences he has given here. And first one. Al-atfalu yuhibbuna al-haliba. It is haliba. The children love the milk. So it's mansub. Not the reason, why it's getting a fatha. Not the reason because it's sunnah grammatically speaking. Because it's fatha. Why is it a fatha? Because it's a singular word, a mufrad word. Okay. Here again, why is it getting a fatha? Al-halib. What is al-atfalu yuhibbun al-haliba? Why is it a fatha here? Well, because again it is mufrad. So Alamatul nasb, what's the sign of being mansub? Fatha. And what is the reason? Mufrad. Right? Mufradun. It is mufrad. Now, next. Fahasa tabibu akhaka. Fahasa yafhasu is to examine, right? So the doctor examined your brother. Akhaka. So you see, so what's the sign of being madfu here in akha? Because ka, the alif, correct. And why? The reason is لأنه من أسماء الخمسة. It is أسماء الخمسة, the five nouns, right? أخun, abun, hamun, dhu, famun. All these you will make mansub with an alif. So what is the alamatul nasb? Al alifu. السبب أسماء الخمسة, correct. Ahsant. غسلت الأطباق. I washed the plates. Again, fatha. Why is it fatha? I watch the plates because these are not mufrad. This is jamu taksir because he gave three reasons for fatha: mufrad, jamu taksir, and fail mudare. So where does it fit? It's not a singular word, right? It is broken plural. Broken plurals always take fatha for mansub. They are like singular word itself. So this is jamu taksir. Nam atbakh. Tabakun atbakh. Plate, plates. Atbakh are plates. I washed the plates. Next, أخذنا فراشين. أخذنا فراشين. We took the two beds. Firash is also bed. Mattress. Oh, mattress. Okay. Mattress. أخذنا فراشين. We took the two mattresses. So here it is ya. Why is it ya? Muthanna, because it is dual. Ani becomes aini. So here we don't look at the kasra. This is mansub. Muthanna. Mansub because of the object. Ishtara Muhammadun sayyarataini. Muhammad purchased two cars. So again, this is ayini. So muthanna again. And what's the sign? Yeah. Alamatul nasbi al-ya'u. لماذا؟ لأنه مثنى, because it is مثنى. كان المسافرون حاضرين. The musafir, the travelers were present. The travelers were present. So hadirina. Why is it mansub? Because of kana. But what is the sign of being mansub here? Is it a fatha? No. You don't look at fatha in una and ina. You look at the ya. So the ya, alamatul nasbi al ya'u. It is ya. Why is it ya now? Because it is from sound masculine plural. Jammu mudhakkar salim. Right? Sound masculine plural. الطالبان لن يسافرا غدا. The two students will not travel tomorrow. Lan will is for future tense, right? The two students will not travel tomorrow. Lan yusafira. So safara, yusafiru, yusafiru, yusafirani from three. Right? The two students will not travel tomorrow. Now, what's the sign of being mansub here? Is it the alif? Mudare. Correct. Correct. Mudare. But what's the sign of being? What is the alamatul nasbi? Fatha. Where's the fatha? Yusafira. This fatha? No, it's not fatha. No. If there's a fatha, why do we have an alif? No, it's not alif. Any other idea? It's not alif. How do you say two people are traveling? Yusafiru, yusafirani, hadfun noon. Correct. Hadfun noon. Yes. So why is it like that? Because the verb was actually yusafiru, yusafirani. Okay. Yusafirani. Lan yusafirani gadan. The two students are not traveling tomorrow. يحب المسلمون عثمان بن عفان. يحب المسلمون عثمان بن عفان. So عثمان منصوب وعلامة نصبه الفتحة. It is fatha. Why is it fatha? مفرد. It's a singular noun. إن فاك نظيف يا عدنان. Indeed, your mouth is clean. Oh, Adnan. إن فاك. Here it is alif. Why is it alif? أسماء الخمسة. نعم أسماء الخمسة. 5 nouns. Indeed, your mouth is clean. Yeah, Adnan. So remember, alif is only for one place. It is only for Asma'ul Khamsa. Alif is only for Asma'ul Khamsa. Right? Okay. Alif is only for Asma'ul Khamsa. Ya is for two things, Muthanna and Jamu Mudhakkar Salim. Ani and Aini and Una, Ina, Ina. Right? Dual and plurals. Al-Ya. And Hathful Noon is for the Af'alul Khamsa. And the 5 verbs. Af'alul Khamsa are the noon verbs, no? 5 verbs. Af'alul Khamsa. And Kasra is only for 1. Fatha is for 3. Inshallah, these are the signs of being mansub. Okay, we have a Fahmul Masmu also. Let's open it up. Fahmul Masmu. And let's open the text also. الوحدة الخامسة عشرة 15th 191 address, yeah, 191. It has such a long text. Let's listen to it. This is what? 15, right? 15 191 191. Let's listen to it.
الوحدة الخامسة عشرة.
الدرس 91 بعد 100.
فهم المسموع. استمع إلى الخبر ثم أكمل العبارات التالية. يخاف العالم الآن من ارتفاع درجة حرارة الأرض، وقد كتبت تقارير عديدة في هذا الموضوع. قال أحدها إن درجة الحرارة ربما ترتفع 6 درجات مئوية في الولايات المتحدة ابتداء من سنة 2100 للميلاد، وأن مستوى سطح البحر سيرتفع 60 سنتيمترا. وقال أحد العلماء إن تغير الجو أدى إلى موت 100,000 شخص في أنحاء الأرض، أغلبهم من الدول النامية مثل الهند وفنزويلا. وقال عالم آخر إن ارتفاع درجة حرارة الأرض أدى إلى هجرة 300 مليون شخص من بلادهم منذ سنة 1997 للميلاد. وأضاف أن جو الأرض تغير في السنوات الأخيرة ما بين 10 و50 مرة. ويقول العلماء إن غاز ثاني أكسيد الكربون هو السبب الرئيس في تآكل طبقة الأوزون، وهذا يؤدي إلى تغير درجة الحرارة على الأرض. ومن ناحية أخرى يؤدي ارتفاع درجة حرارة الأرض إلى موت النبات والحيوان ووقوع المجاعات، وقد يؤدي هذا إلى القضاء على الإنسان إذا قدر الله ذلك.
Okay, so this was the audio. Let's listen to it again, inshallah.
الوحدة الخامسة عشرة.
الدرس 91 بعد 100.
فهم المسموع. استمع إلى الخبر ثم أكمل العبارات التالية. يخاف العالم الآن من
يخاف العالم الآن. The world is fearing now. What is fearing from?
ارتفاع درجة حرارة الأرض.
من this kasra should be here. من ارتفاع درجات حرارة الأرض. From the raising. ارتفاع يرتفع ارتفاع. From it. From the raising of the حرارة الأرض. Raising of the temperature of the earth. Global warming. Right? Daraja is degree. Right? So they are worrying about the temperature increasing.
وقد كتبت تقارير عديدة فيها.
تقارير articles or speeches, but reports, yeah, reports is more correct. So many reports have been written. عديدة, a number of reports have been written
هذا الموضوع.
on this topic. في هذا الموضوع.
قال أحدها.
So one of the reports says
إن درجة الحرارة ربما ترتفع 6 درجات مئوية في الولايات.
one of the reports says إن درجة الحرارة, indeed the temperature, ربما, perhaps, ربما means perhaps, ترتفع, will raise 6 درجات, 6 degrees, درجة is degree, right? 6 degrees مئوية في الولايات المتحدة. I don't know مئوية. Percentage. بالمية is also used for percentage. مئوية is percentage, yes. So by 6%. So درجات مئوية, that means 6% في الولايات المتحدة in United States.
الولايات المتحدة ابتداء من سنة 2100
beginning from year 2100 miladi. So 2100, like 80 years from now, it'll increase 6 degrees.
للميلاد. وأن مستوى
6%.
سطح البحر
And the مستوى سطح البحر, مستوى is level. نعم, سطح البحر, and the ocean level or the sea level will increase by سيرتفع
60 سنتيمترا.
سيرتفع 60 سنتيمترا, 60 centimeters. So the ocean level will also rise.
وقال أحد العلماء إن تغير
Ulama means scientists here, right? It's not scholars. So one of the scientists said, because alim also is a scientist,
الجو أدى إلى موت
إن تغير الجو. So what will happen if the if the temperatures increase just 6%? I mean, what's the harm in that? إن تغير الجو, the changing of the weather, أدى يؤدي is to lead to, أدى إلى موت 100,000, 100,000.
100,000 شخص في أنحاء الأرض.
100,000 people in the corners of the world. Around the world, more than 100,000 people will die.
أغلبهم من الدول النامية.
And most of them from the dual النامية, from the developing countries, underdeveloped countries. Developing countries. Namiya means developing countries. مثل الهند, like India and Venezuela, that is Venezuela.
مثل الهند وفنزويلا.
Venezuela.
وقال عالم آخر
Venezuela or Venezuela. So like India, they give example of India also. So we are in India, let's see if we are alive till 2100. And another scientist says,
ارتفاع درجة حرارة الأرض أدى
indeed, the raising of the temperature of the earth, or a degree of the earth,
إلى هجرة 300 مليون شخص من بلادهم
will lead to, أدى يؤدي is to lead, right? إلى هجرة 300 million. So 300 million people will migrate. Hijra is migrate from their countries.
منذ سنة 1997 للميلاد.
Before 1997 miladi. This didn't happen, did it? Maybe this is an old report. 1997 miladi. 1997, we already passed that. 2008.
أضاف أن جو الأرض تغير في السنوات الأخيرة ما بين 10.
And he also added, أضاف يضيف is to add. And he also added أن جو الأرض, that the weather of the earth تغير في السنوات الأخيرة, will change in the last years. ما بين
50 مرة.
10 or 50 times. So it'll change, like, I don't know what he means by 10 or 50 times. Maybe it'll change 10 times. So there'll be a lot of fluctuation in the seasons, maybe.
ويقول العلماء إن غاز ثاني أكسيد الكربون هو السبب.
And ويقول العلماء, and the scientist says, إن غاز ثاني, the second gas is gas, right? أكسيد الكربون, carbon oxide. Oh, doesn't mean carbon dioxide. Oxide. Let me check. Oxide means dioxide or just carbon oxide or monoxide. Carbon dioxide. Yeah. Oxidal carbon is dioxide, not monoxide. All right. Oxidal carbon. Maybe, yeah. Oxidal carbon is carbon dioxide because carbon, right? It should be carbani actually. Dual, no? Dioxide. All right. Anyways.
رئيس في تآكل طبقة الأوزون.
It is, I think it's monoxide because that's what causes. What is thani here? Where? Where Thani? Inna غاز الثاني. Oh, okay. Yeah, we have dioxide. I forgot this. Inna gas of second oxide carbon. So that's how they said dioxide. Oh, okay. Correct. Jazakallahu Khair. Jazakallahu Khair. Thani is here. Right? I forgot this Thani. It's not monoxide, it's carbon dioxide. Yeah, CO2. Thani. Okay. Oxide carbon is just carbon oxide, and then they add Thani here. Fine. Who sababu rais? It is the main reason. Rais means the chief reason. في تآكل طبقة الأوزون. The layer of ozone تآكل.
وهذا يؤدي
I don't know تآكل reduction I think, but which verb is it? Because akala yakulu is to eat. Corrosion. Ta'akulu is corrosion. Erosion. Okay. Let me see the root word for this. I mean, it's akala, of course, but interesting. Akul. Because eating is like erosion, also they use the same word. Huh? Right? You eat the ozone layer away. All right, let's see. Akala. And search if there's erosion there. Akala. This is the root letter, of course. Akala is to eat up, consume, swallow, devour, destroy. Yeah, akala also means that. We want form 5, right? Tafa'ala. To be devoured, to be consumed, to be eaten away. Corrode, yes, form 5. Yeah. 5 is to be destroyed, corroded. Ozone. All right.
إلى تغير
Tabaqatil ozone. Tabaqa is level of ozone. Eating up of reducing, yes.
درجة الحرارة.
هذا يؤدي إلى تغيير درجة الحرارة, and this leads to changing of the درجة الحرارة, the temperature, على الأرض, on the earth.
على الأرض. ومن ناحية أخرى.
And from another ناحية is angle, or from another way, right? from من ناحية أخرى.
ارتفاع درجة حرارة الأرض إلى موت النبات.
Raising of the temperature of the earth leads to يؤدي إلى موت النباتات, نبات والحيوان, death of plants and animals.
والحيوان ووقوع المجاعات. وقد يؤدي
وقوع المجاعات. And occurring of majaat is majaat, famines, right? I think it's famines. Let me check. Yeah, famines. Yeah, famines. Majaatun. It leads to famines because ju is hunger, no? So they made a similar word, majaatun. Right? Majaatun, famine.
هذا إلى القضاء على الإنسان إذا قدر الله ذلك.
And it will lead to the extinction قضاء على الإنسان, to the end of humanity. إذا قدر الله ذلك, if Allah wished it. Right? قضاء على الإنسان, because insan here means humanity, and qada means, of course, death. It leads to the destruction of humanity if Allah wished so. So this was all about the global warming. Okay. أكبر مشكلة تواجه العالم, the biggest problem which faces the world is ارتفاع درجة الحرارة في العالم. Right? It's what? ارتفاع درجة حرارة الأرض. Right? Raising of the global warming. أدى تغير الجو إلى. So the changing of the weather causes what? All these things. What it causes? ارتفاع درجة الحرارة أدى إلى hijrah and death, global warming. Yeah, it leads to what? Global warming leads to hijrah 300 million شخص, 300 million people will go, and then people will die. Right, 100,000 men, 100,000 شخص موت, 100,000 شخص في أنحاء الأرض. معظم الذين ماتوا من, the most of the people who will die are from من البلاد النامية, which is from the developing countries, مثل هند, like India and Venezuela. Right, like India and Venezuela. عدد الذين هاجروا من بلادهم بسبب ارتفاع الحرارة, the number of people who will migrate from their country because of increase of heat, increase of yeah, it is how many people? 300 million, 300 million people. تغير جو الأرض ما بين 10 to 15 times, right? The weather of the earth will change from between 10 و50 50 مرة ما بين 10 و50 مرة, right? 10 and 50 times it will change a lot. قد يؤدي ارتفاع حرارة الأرض إلى مبني قد يؤدي ارتفاع حرارة الأرض إلى the raising of the temperature will lead to all these things, yeah. إلى تآكل في تآكل طبقة الأوزون, because of ozone, and all these things will happen. And موت النبات والحيوان, death of animals and nabat, vegetation. Then we have تكلم, نشاط ثنائي, dual exercise. Right? Speak قارن بين الصورتين, you have to speak between two pictures. Right? هذا أرض يعني مفسدة, this is a spoiled land, there's people have thrown garbage, and this is يحافظون على البيئة, they are protecting the environment. قارن في فريق من زملائك بين مجموعة من الناس تفسد البيئة ومجموعة أخرى تحافظ على البيئة. Right? One team will talk about who are spoiling the environment, and أعمال المجموعة, the society's actions which spoil the environment. أعمال المجموعة التي تحافظ على البيئة, which protect the environment. Right? That's it. Inshallah. Right? Inshallah, next class we'll do وسائل المحافظة على البيئة, the means of protecting the environment. And this is the 15th unit. Inshallah, one more unit, and we are done with book 2. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Inshallah ta'ala. And so we have one more part of this unit. Inshallah, we'll be done with this unit also. Right? Then we have Alamatul Jazm. Next we have, after this environment protection, we have the last At-Taqatu, energies. At-Taqatu, duty balagha. Not yet, inshallah, someday. No. Inshallah. Someday we'll start balagha also, inshallah ta'ala. We can start with easy, balaghatul muyassara, inshallah, and then work towards it, inshallah. But I need to revise a lot in balagha. I finished balaghatul wadiha, but it's like 50-50%. Inshallah, I have to revise on my own first. Inshallah ta'ala. And then we can go in balagha, ilm al-ma'ani, ilm al-badi', ilm al-bayan, inshallah ta'ala, someday. Inshallah ta'ala. Barakallahu feekum. You can watch, there's a playlist. When do you get so much time? Alhamdulillah. You can watch the playlist on Ma'ad Ilmun Noor. And he has 37 videos to watch Balaghatul Wadiha. What is the minimum level to learn that? Inshallah, you can start. If you finish the Madina books, it'll be easier to do Balagha. Ilmul Bayan, Ilmul Ma'ani, Ilmul Badi'. Inshallah. But I find it's very difficult, to the Balaghatul Wadiha book has a lot of poetry. So the poetry is what scares people away from Balagha. If you finish the Madina books, it's easier, inshallah. But we have to go very slowly in Balagha because the concepts are easy, but there are many concepts. Like the Tashbih al-Mursal, there are like 7 or 8 types, or many of them of Tashbih. All right. For instance, it helps a lot to understand the Quran. Yes, it helps a lot. That means you get the depth of the language. Maybe you get, like for example, I'll give an example of balagha of tashbih. That's a simple example to give. Now, if I say a statement like Hamid is like a lion, now you see the statement, and the other statement is Hamid is like a lion in fighting. Which one is stronger? Can you guess? I said the statement, Hamid is a lion. And the other statement is Hamid is a lion in fighting. Which statement is stronger? Second, are you sure? First one. See, the first one is more general. Hamid is a lion in everything. But the second one is more restricting. You see, this is balagha, this is tashbih al-mursal and all these things. Now, when Allah compares two things in tashbih, right? If you use ka, hamidun kal asadi. Now, this is again one more. There's another which is more stronger. Hamid is a lion and Hamid is like a lion. Which one is more stronger? First one, Hamid is a lion. Hamidun asadun. No? That's more powerful. So this is tajbih in balagha. That is in balagha. And there's various stuff which is very interesting, like this tajbih. But if you understand, because starting look like, oh, there's so much to understand and so on. Inshallah, we'll do it someday, inshallah ta'ala, to do balagha. And someday to master the book Balaghatul Wadiha. It's a very beautiful book, inshallah, but we need more time, inshallah ta'ala, to do that, inshallah, to do. And there's so many, like there's saja also, which is rhyming. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala doesn't rhyme all the time. Now, because saja is something which is not good, rhyming, you know. So wattur wa kitabi masur wa shaqqi manshur. Then Allah changes, you know. You see all the endings are ra ra ra, but Allah doesn't stick to that. He changes. If you see Surah Tur or whatever, He changes. So rhyming is, that is ilm. I think it's ilmul bayan or ilmul maani. It's very interesting, inshallah. Someday we'll do. But we need to start with basics books. Balaghatul Muyassara, I think it's easy. Inshallah, when we find time, inshallah, we can start a batch for that. There's so many batches I want to start, but I'm not unable to start. I want to start a batch for fiqh. I want to start a batch for Quranic Arabic course, like a crash course kind of. It's a small book. There are various books which are in the market, which we can find PDFs of Quranic Arabic, which are like for targeted as not, they don't want to become experts. I mean, good students of Arabic. They just want to understand the Quran. So maybe those books will help. I mean, not much, but something at least. They'll get an idea about the language. Then I want to start balagha also. And I want to have to do sarf also. So before doing balagha, I want to do sarf. And I'm to start sarf classes, because sarf is so important for you to understand. Look at a word and find its root, like munazzamatun. What is the root? Now, is it meme? Is it noon? Is it dha? So you don't know. So you need to know the pattern. It cannot be meme, because this is mufa'ala pattern. So it has to be noon and dha double. So it is one dha, and it cannot be meme again. Mufa'ala. It is meme again, sorry. It cannot be ta marbut, I meant. So you see the word and you can identify the root. It takes time. So it is noon, dha, and meme. See? Tuhafidhu, which is it ta? No, because you have to know this is from 6. Hafadha yuhafidhu. So it is ha, fa, and that. You know, hafidha yahfadhu. No? Ha, fa, and dha. So like that, sarf is also, inshallah. In sarf also, there are various books. Now I'm doing a book on sarf, that is Muhadarat fit sarf, which is a simple book, because there's Tasrif al-Izzi also, but I found a little more difficult. Muhadarat fit sarf, he gives the basic rule of ibdal and i'lal and all these rules of changing of the letters in the book. Inshallah, we could cover that, inshallah, but it'll take time for me also to understand the book properly. And inshallah, I'm watching a playlist on that. He has like 32 videos. I finished 8 videos till now, 8 or 9. Inshallah, someday we'll finish those videos and take. And obviously, I'll take the batch first in Urdu, because it's easier for me to teach it in English later on. So now for my goal as of now is Hidayatul Nahu. Hidayatul Nahu, my Urdu batch, we've done like 40 videos till now, 45. Alhamdulillah, once we finish Hidayatul Nahu, I'll teach the same book in English, inshallah, because I'll get confidence to teach in English. And then we can go to other books, inshallah. Because Hidayatul Nahu is excellent if you understand it and master it. And you get so many rules of Nahu in one place. It's just 132-page book in the original book. Alhamdulillah, we can. Hidayat Nahu is awesome. I like it very much, but it is ignored by the Arab community. It is done only by the Indo-Pakistan. The Arabs do Ajrumiya and other books. Inshallah, but we'll see. So learning sarf in deep is important. Before sarf is more important than Nahu as per some scholars. Now sarf is more, because you have to understand the root words to search for meanings. But like Shaykh Ibn Uthaymin says, Nahu is more important than sarf, of course. So I would always say Nahu, sarf, and then go to balagha. And balagha helps you is deeper. Yeah, balagha is deeper. Yeah, sarf is like basic stuff, and we have to learn. And Madina books cover almost all of these sarf rules. Madina books covers everything. So if you master Madina, you get sarf rules also. But learning it separately helps you, helps you uh, get all the verbs and stuff and all these things in one place. Conjugations, right? Why is masha yamshi, masha mashaya mashu? Why is it fatha? So there are rules specifically for that. Now, masha mashaya mashu. Okay. Or and nasiya nasiya nasu. Why mashaw and nasu? Why is that? Why is nasu? So there are rules for i'lal, weak verbs, and why it has a dhamma. Okay. There are specific rules they've framed. Like if the general rule is with waw al jama'a, it should be a dhamma unless it is an unless it is an alif, right? Unless it is an alif. So masha, the weak letter is alif maqsura, is a ya, which is without doubt, which is an alif. So if it's an alif, you leave the fatha like that. Mashau, you'll not make it mashu. But nasiya, the asl is you give the dhamma, nasu. Like that, there are rules for everything. Now, which revision of those rules of ibdal and all those, i'lal, and various other rules will help us a lot, inshallah. Ta'ala, barakallahu fikum. Jazakallahu khairan. See you in the next class, inshallah. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdik. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta. I want to do a course on Sira also, but someday, inshallah. Subhanakallah. Rahiqul Makhtum, I want to read the whole book, inshallah, because it's so awesome to read a Sira book or Sahih Sira. Inshallah, someday we'll organize it, inshallah, and reach other books. Then there's Kitabul Asasi, which we have to start after these books finish. Now, I want to do Arabic tutor books. They're wonderful books. Arabic tutors are also wonderful. It's like they have 4 volumes. Reading those books are also awesome. You get so much benefit in framing sentences because Arabic tutor is very helpful in how to construct sentences. Then there are books of side books of Madina books. They're like 7 side books. So Madina book has 2 side books. Madina book 2 has 3, and book 3 has 4. Right, the whole package which is taught in the Madina. Side books also. So there are a lot of books which I have in mind. So someday, inshallah ta'ala, barakallahu fiqh, jazakallahu khairan, subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika, ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta, astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk.